Safety back deep for CCHS, and this Region 2 5A football game is now underway. High end over end. Spriggs moves up to the 10, runs to the 15, left side to the 20, hemmed in and driven out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and that's where CCHS goes on offense first and 10. First possession. Opening possession for CCHS is Kyle Eldridge. So Eldridge will align in the backfield, is checking out B.W. Davis. Cumberland County High School. Three backs the line behind Inman. Single wide out right side. Inman inside give. Poppy nothing. Absolutely nothing. Big defensive stick. Karns High School. First player there for the Beavers. Seneca, who just stood up the Jets to the line of scrimmage. Once again, three backs the line behind Inman. Inman. Inside give, running room, Poppy powers it out across the 30, is upended at the 33-yard line. 2 yards shy of first down yardage, but he got 9 on that carry. Quick hit up the middle in Cumberland County High School. Gets Jets in the white football pants, blue jerseys, blue helmet. To the line of scrimmage, Cumberland County High School inside give, Poppy. He's got first down yardage, but he tossed up the football, and Karns has fallen on the 16 at the 41-yard line. The Beavers get the turnover as falling on the loose football, Aaron Turner. So the Jets had first down yardage, but they coughed it up.
See, we talked about it last week. One thing, if you're going to win a ball game between two very evenly matched teams, you've got to hang on to the ball. I hope this is not going to be a start of what's going to be happening. Maybe we can just turn right back around the way Vandy did to Notre Dame last night.
The positive note, you like the way the offensive line created the hole and had first down yardage on back-to-back carries for Poppy. Sims has his squad set at the Jet 41-yard line. Outstanding field position to open the game for the Beavers. Wide out each side, backs are split. Inside give, running back, steps through a tackler 35, spins down to the 32-yard line. He's about a yard shy of first down yardage, but a good game as carrying the football for the Beavers. To the line of scrimmage will come Karns High School. Second down and 2, 33-yard line of CCHS. Once again, the backs are split. 2 wide outs left, 1 wide out right side of the football field. Just a 4-man defensive front. Sims, quick toss, running back left side. He'll try to turn the corner. He gets first down yardage. Driven out of bounds inside the 30-yard line at the 27-yard line of CCHS. Score there defensively for the Jets along with Joey Spriggs. Quick toss left side to Matt Moss to carry.
The Jets did a good job containing Karns that time, but they still ended up picking enough up for the first down.
2 wide outs right side. Second first down in the football game for the Beavers. And they have that football at the Jets 27-yard line. Back to our split. Inside give, first man through, hit hard but holds on to the football and is knocked to the turf at the 22-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards. Barry Dilly, his second stop defensively for CCHS. They'll spot the ball back near the 23-yard line, so only a gain of 4 and call it second down and 6. 8:55 left to be played. We're in the first quarter, and Karns trying to take advantage of a Jet turnover. Beavers to the line of scrimmage. Blue football pants, blue helmets, light gold jerseys, white numbers. Backs are split. Sims, the quarterback, maybe changing the play at the line of scrimmage. It's a second and 6. Quick drop, quick out near side. Receiver down on a knee, makes the reception. He's spotted down at the 19-yard line. The pass was complete, but they're about 2 yards shy of first down yardage. They got it out to Magaha, who went down on one knee to make the reception. And in high school football, the knee on the turf means you're down right there.
This would be an excellent opportunity for us to stop them. It looks like right now they're 2 to 3 yards shy of the first down. The Jets need to get the momentum back in the contest. If we can stop them here, it forces them to at least try for a field goal. At that point, Davis has got the leg for it, but who knows, we might get lucky.
Ball on the 19-yard line of CCHS. They need to reach just inside the 17 for first down yardage. Sims. There's some movement. Did the Jets move first into the neutral zone, or was it the right tackle? Wampler did move across for Karns, but were the Jets in the neutral zone first? It's a dead ball, illegal procedure against the Beavers. So instead of 3rd and 2, it will be a 3rd down and 7, and possibly a big penalty in this football game.
Very big penalties. We're hoping that if nothing else, they'll continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Usually the teams that can control the line of scrimmage, Steve, as well as hang on to the ball and not have the dumb mistakes, is going to be the teams to win this ball game.
3rd down and 7. The ball spotted back out at the 24-yard line of CCHS. Beavers to the line. Backs are split behind the quarterback, Sims. Sims has his squad set. Takes the snap, straight drop. Rolling now left side, under pressure, eludes the tackler, sets it up, fires it across the middle, it's knocked away, incomplete. Good defensive play. Spriggs got there defensively for the Jets along with Potter, and they separated Magaha from the football. But Sims, showing a quick darting strike, had the receiver there, just could not hold on. The ball is on the 24-yard line, near side hash mark. This will be an attempt of 41 yards for the place kicker, Billy Davis. The holder, Ryan Friel. 41-yard try, near side hash mark. Snap good, placed down, kick on its way. Line drives it, but hooks it left. So the Jets avoid the bullet. They turn the football over at their own 41. Karns moves it, but comes away empty.
See, we were watching as the game was starting ourselves. Let's see if we can hang on to it this time.
Cumberland County High School to the line of scrimmage. Once again, triple backs behind Inman. Inman inside give, first man through, stood up immediately. Alex O'Brien gets the carry and gets nothing. Second down and 10 upcoming for CCHS. Next Friday night, Cumberland County Knights. Inman looks toward the near sidelines. Head coach Mike Pack of CCHS. Assistant coaches Marty Davis, Steve Jones, Chip Strickland, Eddie Raper, and Roger Dixon. One wide out right side of the football field, five-man defensive front Beavers. Inman hands off, penalty markers fly. The running back struggles for 2 tough yards as he was actually met in the backfield. Kyle Eldridge on the carry, hit in the backfield and wrapped up. Able to fall forward was Kyle Eldridge. Stephen Yancey made the stop defensively for the Beavers, but let's check out the penalty markers. It appears they'll talk to the Beavers. Illegal procedure against Cumberland County High School. Decline that penalty and bring up a 3rd down and 8. Cumberland County High School has a 3rd and 8 situation upcoming as the Jets now guilty of their first marker in this football game. Each team penalized once for 5 yards. Checking out of the offensive huddle, Alan Pack for CCHS. So the Jets move to the line of scrimmage. Wide out Spriggs goes right side. Tight end the lines on the left side. He's Rocky Gora. Triple backs behind Inman. Inman the option left. Tosses back to running back. Jones gets outside 30. Taken down outside the 33-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10. So they're able to get it outside to Jones, and Jones shows quickness to move around the near side corner.
Very impressive. This is the first time we have seen Sean Jones this year. A very good cut out to the outside. I thought the ball was going to Alex Brown that time. Had me fooled completely. Good pitch. I hope we see some more of that later tonight.
So the Jets pick up a 1st and 10. Cumberland County High School has that football. They'll actually spot that ball out to the 34-yard line. CCHS to the line with 7:08 left to be played in this first quarter of action. Inman, inside give, O'Brien hit hard, putting down at the 36-yard line. He got about 2 tough yards. They'll spot the ball back closest to the 35-yard line. So Karns reacting to the Jets, who are keeping the football on the ground in this first quarter of play.
See, one thing that I'm seeing right now is their offensive line is absolutely manhandling Karns. We're simply pushing them back. Many people may not have heard of Sean Jones coaching in the county. Many people know he's an excellent running back. We're having to go with the youth movement. They're doing well so far.
Second down, call it 9 for CCHS. Inman toss back, Jones, slides left side, upended at the 36-yard line. Good tackle as reacting quickly and moving up with Ryan Friel for Karns. And Cumberland County High School now faced with a 3rd down and long.
Jones again there on the carry. One of the things that was really impressive about him that time, he runs into junior linebacker Ryan Friel of Karns. Just lowered the shoulder, took it to him. A good sign for a running back.
3rd down play upcoming for CCHS, and the Jets move to the 37-yard line. 3 backs once again, a line behind Jimmy Inman. Inman will be swarmed under. He's trying to break a tackle. Struggling, got to it. Get into midfield. Hammered down inside. Karns at 35-yard line at the 34-yard line. Surprising run by Jimmy Inman as he came from nowhere to break away. Karns had him hemmed in, actually had a hold of him. Greg Maxwell points out a 19-yard gain, and CCHS keeps the drive alive. Tough run, Jimmy Inman. It looked as if the best he would possibly do is get back to the line of scrimmage. Instead, he gained 19 yards.
And that looked like it was all Jimmy Inman, all second effort. He kept it going, kept the legs moving, and we got a good gain out of it.
Cumberland County High School started this drive at their own 20-yard line. Inside give O'Brien, nothing. Second down and 10 will be upcoming for CCHS.
O'Brien on the carry.
Other Region 2-5A action tonight. Eau Claire is at Farragut. Clinton is playing host to Campbell County. And Bearden is outside the region with a game against the future Jet opponent, the Bears of Bradley Central. Ball spotted outside the 44-yard line of the Beavers of Karns High School. And Cumberland County High School has it there. Second down, long 10 situation. Under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter from Jet Stadium. Wide out, moving right side is Allen Pack. Inman looks at the Beaver defensive unit, now moves under center. Blitz coming up the middle. Inman delay. Right side Jones. Can he get it outside? He does. 40. Jones to the 35 and tackled just inside the 35-yard line. Very near first down yardage. Jones got 10, but he may be a half yard shy of first down yardage. So Jones, very near first down yardage. They will signal third down and short. Shows their quickness again to get outside, and Jimmy Inman looks toward the 4:15 to go in this first quarter. Inman joins the other 10 teammates in the huddle. They'll break that huddle now and move to the line of scrimmage. Wide right is Allen Pack. Third down, less than a yard, CCHS. Burgess snaps the football to Inman. Hands it off hard, running up the middle to Jet now. First and 10 yards at the 30-yard line. Cumberland County High School spikes it up the middle quickly and gets the first down. The third first down in the football game for CCHS.
30-yard line.
3 minutes and 55 seconds left to be played. First quarter, yardage at the 30-yard line. To the line of scrimmage, Pack moves wide right. Inman moves under center. The Jets have gained 50 yards on this drive. They need 30 more. Delay left side, Jones, nothing, lost 3. So Karns able to keep contained that time. Reacting first for the Beavers defensive unit. Turner. York was also there. Second down 13. Just have it just inside the 33-yard line of the Beavers. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Kicking down left to be played. First quarter from Jet Stadium. Cumberland County High School moves to the line. Once again, Pack goes wide right. Inman takes the snap. Hands off left side O'Brien. O'Brien struggles back to the original line of scrimmage, that being the 30-yard line, but Cumberland County High School now faced with the third down and 10.
But Poppy doing a great job, Oliver Backstar, and this will really help later on in the game.
Third down and 10 now for CCHS, 30-yard line of the Beavers. Inman delay, rolls left, pressure on, he tips. He somehow got the football away, threw it out of bounds. They'll say it's an incompletion and a penalty marker is thrown on the football field. Possibly intentional grounding, let's find out. Usually over. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to be played. First quarter, the officials confer. Disregard that penalty marker. So it's 4th and 10, CCHS at the 30. Inman did the fake. He went back, and as soon as he turned around to look upfield, a defensive player for the Beavers was in his face. He had nothing to do, and Cumberland County High School will ask for and receive a timeout. With timeout to score, Jets nothing.
We have it. Good time in on the field. Jets will have it. 4th and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rambles upfield about 17 yards and is driven down at the 39-yard line, and let's check out the marker. Back wrap on the Beavers. So a mark off against Karns, and when all is said and done, the Beavers are going to basically wind up with the football where they would had the Jets not converted, which they didn't on the 4th down try.
Well, I am glad to see the Jets going for it this early on in the contest, because odds are if we would have tried, we're a little bit outside of field goal range. If we would have tried to punt, probably goes into the end zone, and they get the ball at the 20-yard line, which is where we would be going to. So it is good to see that the Jets are going for it on 4th down, and getting after it, because we need to do whatever we catch Mark.
1st and 10 Karns. after the Jets' second turnover in this first quarter. Man in motion. Pagaha across the football field. Inside gives Sims, hands off to the running back who got about 1.5 yards and then round up in the arms of Kyle Eldridge. Puts the football just across the 26-yard line.
Tackle on the play by Kyle Eldridge.
To the line of scrimmage, Karns High School. Karns really the only scoring threat in the football game. They missed a 41-yard field goal on their first possession. Backs are split behind Sims. Sims hands off running back left side. Got some running room, stays on his feet. Cuts it back against the grain to the 45. It's spun down at the midfield stripe. George Potter will make the stop for CCHS, but the running back found real estate as he was able to split the Jet defense, and Dustin York will move the football ahead for a gain of 24 yards and putting down at midfield, the clock back into motion with 1:08 to play in the first quarter.
Potter doing an excellent job coming back from the linebacker position, coming back to make the tackle in the secondary. If it hadn't been for George, it was like one man to beat, and he would have been gone for 6.
Midfield strike, that's where the Beavers have the football. Backs are split, wide out each side. Tim tosses to the running back near side, somehow able to make the grab on the toss with Dustin York, but by the time he reacted, the Jets arrived. Potter there and Dilly there for CCHS. Gain into Jet territory, but only to the 49-yard line, and it's second down and 9. Final half minute of this first quarter of action. Karns High School in possession with a second down and 9. That last toss from quarterback Justin Sims to Dustin York. York bobbled the football but made the catch, then tried to turn it upfield. Second down and 9. Beavers to the line. Jets a 4-man defensive front. Backs are split. Sims takes the snap, straight drop, looking across the middle, passes the football incomplete. Tried to get receiver Brummett the football. The Jets had defensive players there in the area, and Sims now in this football game 1 of 3 for a single yard. 7 seconds left to play in this first quarter, so on third down. Karns still in the huddle. The Jets have already broken huddle. Cumberland County High School's Potter, Eldridge, Dilly, the linebackers. Beavers go with 2 wideouts left. Single back. They have a wing back. He's Ryan Frill. Sims back to pass. Pressure is on. He'll roll left back to his 40. Scorer will dive, grabbing by the jersey, but somehow Sims stays on his feet. Here on the near side. Potter throws it in. Potter throws it down. Back to loss of 20. Cumberland County High School on the final play of the first quarter actually can be credited with 2 sacks. The first one, Dora for 10, then Potter 10 more. And the first quarter comes to a close. After 1 quarter to score, down last week at Laverne when the Jets fell 7-0 in double overtime. But that game ended regulation scoreless. In punt formation, Karns High School. Davis takes it in. The boot is away. A line drive move for Floyd. Get it to 15. Rolls to the 5. Will it go out of bounds? It does. You talk about a turnaround on field position. A 68-yard punt.
A 68-yard
punt. And it rolls his head by 20 yards. Not returnable.
Not returnable at all. Davis averaged last year over 47 yards per kick. Last week against Anderson County, he booted 1 for 60.
He's topped that by 8 and knocks the Jets back to the 1-yard line. Cumberland County High School from their own line. Jimmy Edmond moves under center. He'll run the quarterback sneak straight ahead to try to get some working room. And Edmond powers it out to the 4. Good surge by the offensive line. We saw in that first quarter once Jimmy come out of a pack somewhat like that one and race ahead for first down yardage. This time he moves it to the 4, and the Jets will have a second down and 7. 11 and a half left to play in the first half. You're listening to WXVL-FM Crossville with Greg Maxwell and Bill Thompson. I'm Steve Randall at Jet Stadium as Cumberland County High School plays their home opener. Triple back the line behind Edmond. Edmond, hand off, running back up the middle. O'Brien pins. Alex moves it to the 15-yard line where the Jets have it first and 10. Knox makes the stop defensively, but once again, a quick hit to Alex O'Brien, and he finds running room up the middle.
He finds running room up the middle, and Moss had to spin there. That would have been, what, a 97-yard run? So that would have been a very nice way for the first score of the season for the Big Blue.
It is a first and 10, CCHS at the 15-yard line their own. Cumberland County High School on their last offensive possession put a drive together that gained 50 yards, but then on 4th down threw an interception. Poppy running hard, struggles out to the 19. He was hit at the 16. Good move and calls for it. They'll spot it back near the 18-yard line to a gain of 3. And it's 2nd down and 7 for the Jets as they play host to the Beavers of Karns High School in a Region 2 5A matchup. Don't forget, we've got UT football action tomorrow night as Cumberland County High School playing tonight. The Volunteers playing tomorrow night. And we'll have the broadcast right here on WXBL-FM. Backs are split. Inman, the quarterback, a wide out each side of the football field, is 2nd down and 7. Inman, as markers fly, will hand the football off to Poppy. Poppy's tackled immediately, but the whistle stops play, and that play does not count. And the officials to talk it over now. The discussion continues with 10:20 left to be played. Dead ball. Offside. Cumberland County High School. So then we'll call Cumberland County High School 5 yards and bring up a 2nd down 12 from the Jets 13-yard line after that 68-yard punt by the Beavers that turned this field around. It appeared Cumberland County High School would get pretty good field position after the big sack by George Potter to end the first quarter, but Davis turned that around. Jets to the line. Davis goes wide left, Pack wide right. 4-man defense up front for the Beavers, and the Jets split back behind Inman. Inman runs the option. He's got room outside. 20. Tosses back O'Brien. 25. And O'Brien hammered out of bounds at the 29-yard line. But it's 1st and 10 CCHS. Inman held it for the last second and tossed it back to Alex.
Jimmy really did get hit very hard that time, Steve, but Jimmy, our senior leadership, he understands what he needs to do out there. He knew Matt Mock was going to come and clean him real good, but he waited until the very last second, the way Colorado and Nebraska has been doing for years. So even though it was a good pitch, he almost fumbled that ball. Thank goodness it went out of bounds.
29-yard line, the Jets have it there with the 1st and 10. Once again, Davis left, Pack White as the wide receiver. I formation this time behind Inman. Jimmy takes the snap. Hands off tailback Jones. Jones stood up right at the line of scrimmage. A number of Karns players there as Jones taken down hard. The first player, Schofield. So it's 2nd down and 10.
A little surprising to see Jones going up the middle. He's going to be a little bit smaller. It almost seems like we would have went with a little bit bigger back to go up the middle. Jones has got the speed. Let's get him to the outside. Let him break one.
Cumberland County High School to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 for the Jets. Split back behind Inman. 2 wideouts this side, left side of the football field. Inman, inside give Jones. Jones cracks it. Off tackle and moves the football for 1st down yardage near the 40-yard line. So Jones is Cumberland County High School running the option left side. Took the handoff from Inman and found running room to the 40. And Cumberland County High School keeps the drive alive. This drive started at the Jet 1-yard line. They picked up 39 yards. So offensively, Cumberland County High School moving the football in this contest.
Their line is really doing a good job right now, Steve. Sean Jones has 12, 9, and an 11. They're opening up the hole. See if he can keep it up.
1st and 10 Jets at the 40. Ball loose on the field. The Jet running back able to pick it back up as he's knocked down just across the 40-yard line. Poppy separated from the football, got it back, and picked up a half yard.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Cumberland County High School, Region 2 CHS, 14-7. Wide out each side, backs are split. 4-man defense up front by the Beavers as the Jets have the ball at their own 41. Inman running the option left, spins it up inside and is hammered down for a loss of about a yard back to the 40. There to finish him off, Dustin York. It appeared to be a play set up to go to the left side, and Inman saw the defense penetrate and just punted back up inside and got what he could.
Steve, I don't know if it really matters very much right now, but one thing that we keep on saying over and over, we keep on saying the names Dustin York, Ryan Friel, Jason Jenkins, Matt Mock. They are playing the way we did last year, many boys going both ways. They have had only 4 players to make plays so far on offense. We have already had 7 different people to do it. They're going to get tired. I certainly hope, because it's a hot night.
High formation, Jets have the football, a 3rd down and 10. Wide out each side of the football field, Jets on 40. Back to pass Inman, hangs it up across the middle of the ball, incomplete at the 42-yard sideline. Alex O'Brien was there. The ball almost hit him in the back. He ran into a Karns defender, and it's probably pass interference against the offense. That would be my thought. The officials to talk it over. Interference, CCHS. I'd agree, that's a good call.
Good call. I believe it was unintentional interference because I don't believe Alex knew the ball was coming his way because of the way it did almost hit him in the back. But the Jets did fake out. The Beavers defensive line got the pass off. That looks good for us because it's going to make them think, hey, maybe they aren't going to run every time. Maybe we are going to get the ball in the air. And that's something that could help us out later.
So the interference marks that football back to the Jets' 25-yard line. It's a fourth down and a punting situation. Pressure from the outside. This kick is blocked. Briggs had it blocked. Karns picks it up. Noah sees the touchdown as he tackles the player who picked the football up inside the 10-yard line. Eric Karns picked it up. Pressure from the outside. You can see it all the way. He got a good break off the snap and was all over the foot of Spriggs, took the football away, knocked it up high in the air, and Karns set up in business at scrimmage. Sims is the quarterback. Wide out each side of the football field, backside split. Karns trying to get on the board first. Inside give, ball loose. It appears running back Brian Friel, who coughed it up, got back on the football. He did, but back to the 10-yard line. So the Jets defensive unit, a big first down play, moving it back to the 10 for second down. As Friel's carrying the football, he really just went down on his own to recover the fumble. With 6 minutes and 42 seconds left to be played in the first half. To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers, wide out each side again, the backs are split. They are Friels and York. Sims, the quarterback. This set up by a block punt for Karns. South running back near side, Friel. Friel hammered down, lost the ball. They'll say he was down, I think. Dilly fell on the football, but the official will say the running back was down just inside the 10. George Potter hit him hard. There was also help there. The Jets, Dilly did get on the football. That draws the disapproval from the Cumberland County fans on the near side. But instead, it will be third down, goal from the 10 for the Beavers. So the Jet defensive unit denied Karns on the first two plays after seeing the Beavers get the ball at the 7.
We need one more play right here. Our defense, once more, like you mentioned earlier, 5 scoreless quarters. Let's make it 6.
To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers, a third down and goal from the Jet 10. Backs are split. Sims, straight drop, now rolls right. Looks up the middle, across the middle, pass, pitch off, short. Potter takes it out of the end over the 5. He's to the 10. Here ambles out to the 14-yard line. And Cumberland County High School defensive unit somehow comes through with another big play. This time, Rocky Gore got pressure on the quarterback, Sims, and Potter almost looked to be setting that play up. He made it appear to Sims that the receiver was open. He was not.
Steve, I tell you, our defense is really making a huge statement right here. We have a major block. They're down here on the 8-yard line. We started push back, interception. Huge play. Second big play by George Potter, and only the first turnover by them, and what a wonderful time to have one.
First and 10, CCHS on that last play. Rocky Gore is shaken up. We return to action now in I formation behind the Jet quarterback. Option near side, pitch back O'Brien, touch it back, upended at the 15-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage, or very close to the line of scrimmage. So Cumberland County High School has it there, a second down and 10. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left to be played. Second quarter from Jet Stadium. CCHS with the second down. 2 wideouts left side, Davis and Pat. I formation behind quarterback Jimmy Inman. Inman takes the snap, hands off O'Brien. O'Brien spins forward to the 16, but that's all. Good penetration defensively for the Beavers. And he got into the Jet backfield and disrupted that play. Under 5 minutes now to play in the first half. And Cumberland County High School with the third down and 8.
Steve, as many times as we have been running, we've only tried 2 passes. One of them was one of those, why not throw it up? the one that Joey Spriggs threw. We've only thrown one pass. We saw last week one play 3 different times was completed from Jimmy Inman to Rocky Gore. They was thinking run. Maybe now's a good time to pass.
Option Inman. Inman is run under back inside the 14-yard line to a punting situation for the Jets. They tried the option near sidelines, that being the short side of the football field, and Inman taken down by the Karns Beavers. 4 minutes and 50 to the goal line. Once again, a 10-man front for the Beavers. They already blocked one. Boot is away. Spinning kick. Moving near sideline. Take the bounce. Hit a Karns player. The Jets pick it up. They'll whistle it dead at the 34, but I think it may be Jet football. Let's find out. The officials to talk it over. They'll decide whether or not it hit a Karns player. It's a 30-yard punt by Joey Spriggs. The officials still continue the conversation. Jet football. Cumberland High School gets possession of the football.
Poppy and broke free and was headed for the end zone. Excuse me, Kyle Poppy. I'm thinking a few years back, but he had broke free and was headed for the end zone with it.
Jets very happy just to get possession of that football. Cumberland High School option near sideline. Falls back O'Brien. O'Brien hammered as he gets to the 37-yard line by Dustin York. Just slightly shaken up earlier. He's the tight end on the left side as he returns to the offensive unit. Inman, inside give O'Brien. O'Brien running, Eldridge actually running hard out to the 44-yard line. Stewart, candidate for state senate. Innovative housing. David Bell, State Farm Insurance. Gateway Chiropractic Center. Dolly Smith, BP Oil. Cumberland Medical Center. Tennessee Asphalt. Crossville Ford, Lincoln Mercury. Lincoln Davis, candidate for state senate. And Clayton Smith Body Shop. And by the nose of the football, the Jets have a 1st and 10. Ball near side hash mark after the run by Kyle Eldridge.
7. Karns only has 2. Their offensive line right now is controlling the line of scrimmage. There's plenty of time left. Right now. I'm trying to stick my head out the press box right now. Can't get far enough out there, but right now would be a wonderful time if we couldn't break Sean Jones or somebody very quick outside.
Inman has his squad set with the 1st down play. Inman straight drop, setting up the screen right. Pass caught by Eldridge. Eldridge gets a good block from his hip. Kyle puts it back inside and looks down 1st down yardage again. He does the gain of 10 on the pass completion to Kyle Eldridge. They'll spot the football at the Beaver 46, I think. The officials may ask. No, they'll signal now. 1st and 10, CCHS.
They're at the very end. One of the things that we're going to see our running backs do before the night shot, I believe, we're going to see them break a big one for a very, very long game at some point.
Inman inside give Eldridge. Eldridge upended at the 40-yard line. So the Jets have the football after a gain of 6 by Kyle Eldridge at the Beaver 40-yard line with 1:50 left to be played in this 1st half. Jets in the huddle, clock ticking down. 2nd down 4, Jets from the Beaver 40. Cumberland High School still with that clock ticking down. 1:35 left to be played in the half. To the line of scrimmage, the Jets. Wide out each side, backdoor split behind Inman. Inman, straight drop. Passes the football, receiver sees it deflected, incomplete. Kyle Eldridge had a shot at the football. Defender there, Thompson for Karns, and the ball falls incomplete and stops the clock. 3rd down and 4 now upcoming for CCHS with 1:23 left to be played in the 2nd quarter. So the Jets will have the ball at the 40-yard line of the Beavers with the 3rd down play upcoming. Cumberland High School Inman to the line of scrimmage. Once again, packed right. Davis left. They're the wideout. 5-man defense up front for the Beavers. Inside give Eldridge. Kyle cracked it for 1st down yardage to the 32. Eldridge will gain 8. That will stop the clock as they move the chains on the far sideline. And Cumberland High School without a huddle moving over that football. They'll actually spot Eldridge down at the 33. They'll set the chains on the far sideline. Inman now moves under center as the clock puts back into motion with 1:15 to go in the half. Inman back to pass. Pressure on from the outside. Jimmy got away once, but is sacked at the 42. The sack made by Yancey. And Yancey will take down the Jets quarterback for a loss of about 10, and a timeout is asked for. Quick timeout to score. Jets nothing. Beavers nothing.
See, one thing it's obvious Coach Pack has worked on this week along with Chip Strickland and the other coaches We are controlling the line of scrimmage. Last game, we only had 8 first downs the entire game long. Right now, before halftime, we have 9. If we can get somebody loose and get them out in the open, we have speed. We can get the ball there, too.
Second down Jets from the 41 of the Beavers. Delayed to O'Brien. O'Brien gets outside 35-30. Alex still on his feet inside the 25 and tackled near first down yardage. Appears to be just shy of first down yardage. That's at 23. It's going to be very, very close, and the officials may ask for a measurement. The officials will look toward those chains on the far sideline and signal for a timeout. Did Cumberland Cutting take that timeout? No, the Beavers took a timeout. With timeout to score, Jets nothing, Beavers nothing. 3-yard line, that's where the Jets have it. Third down, less than 1 necessary for first down yardage, and on the scoreboard clock, 48.7 seconds to play in the first half of action. The Jets, if they can gain the necessary yardage for first down yardage, will see the clock stopped momentarily as they move the chains on the far sidelines. Cumberland Cutting High School after the Beavers using that last timeout to the line of scrimmage. Inman, inside Gil Eldridge, 20, 15, foul to the 10 and tackle there by Ryan Friel. And that will stop the clock. This set off when the Jets punted the football. It hit a Karns Beaver. The Jets got it on the recovery by Poppy. Jets to the line of scrimmage, first and goal just inside the Beaver 10. Rocky Gora able to save a touchdown after the Beavers blocked the punt. George Potter picking off a pass in the Jet end zone as the Jets turned them away. To the line of scrimmage, CCHS. Backs are split. Wide out east side of the football field, second and goal from the 10. Inman runs the option right. Jimmy keeps the football upended at the 6-yard line. And the clock's ticking down now to 33 seconds left to be played. And Cumberland Cutting High School, third down and goal from the 6. Jets quickly to the line of scrimmage, final 25 seconds. Inman back to pass. Jimmy under pressure, hangs it up toward Eldridge. And the Jets are on the board with 18.3 seconds to play on a 6-yard strike. 6-yard touchdown strike. Inman to Eldridge, and the Jets on the board. Dumped it off right side. Kyle kept his eye on the football and made the reception in the right corner of that end zone. Inman to attempt the point after. Face down, kick on his way. This kick has goes upright. With timeout to score. The Cumberland Cutting High School Jets 7. The Beavers of Karns High School, nothing.
Acme Block, chartered in 1898, a family business since 1942, and serving Crossville since 19...
Jets able to score with 18.3 seconds to play in this first half of action. The first points of the season for CCHS. 6-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Jimmy Inman to running back Kyle Eldridge. And the Jets Inman nails the punt after touchdown, and the Jets have the lead. And now Cumberland Cutting High School to boost the ball away, leading by those 7 points. Inman tees it up in the center of the 40-yard line. Next Friday night, Cumberland Cutting High School plays host to the Cavaliers of Cookville. 7 o'clock kickoff here at Jet Stadium. We'll have the broadcast at 6:40. Inman, a bounding kick. Return man picks it up at the 31, left to the 35, and is taken down by Cumberland Cutting High School's Derek Travers at the 34-yard line. Travers making a good kick coverage play, and now Cumberland Cutting High School will see the Beavers go on offense with only 14 seconds to play in the half.
See, this has really been a very nice game. It's been a very hot game. Our line is absolutely controlling it. One thing I was looking over here a minute ago, it's amazing what our line's made of. We have 2 seniors, a junior, sophomore, and freshman. Down here a minute ago, you could have parked the truck and walked around it. Jimmy had so much time to find Kyle. Says a whole lot about our line. I hope we continue through the halftime.
For the first time, Sims, the quarterback for the Beavers, in the shotgun formation. Sims takes the snap, straight drop, pressure from the outside. Sims looking near sideline. Is hemmed in, is hammered down at the 31-yard line. The Jets finally got the pressure there as Sims was looking deep downfield. Penalty marker on the far sidelines with 3.8 seconds left to be played in the first half of action. Morgan credited with the sack for CCHS. Sims stood in there a long time. Finally, the pocket gave way, and he went down back at the 31-yard line. The officials to talk over the infraction. Illegal motion against the Beavers. Motion against Karns. Jets declined the penalty. Second down now upcoming. The ball at the 31-yard line. Karns to the line of scrimmage. Clock put back into motion. Will they get the snap off? They don't need to. Horn sounds. The first half comes to a close, and the teams will head toward the locker room. At halftime at Jet Stadium in a Region 2 5A football matchup, the Jimmy Edmonds sets the boot it away, and he does. High spinning, short kick. Return man moves up, sees it bounce free. It's loose on the turf, picked up at the 24-yard line. Return man gets outside. He's to the 30, to the 35, tripped up at the 41-yard line. Good tackle made by Cumberland County High School's McDonough. He raced down the return man, who was very close to turning the corner. Had he turned the corner completely, I think Karns would be kicking the extra point right now.
They certainly continue the domination the way they did.
Ball spotted just across the Beaver 40, and it's 1st and 10 for Karns. First possession of the second half. Single back behind the quarterback, Sims. Sims hands off running back left side. Nowhere to go. Jet defense will swarm him down right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 upcoming. Dilly was there. Dora was there. Also there, Tommy Burgess for CCHS. Second down and 10 upcoming now for the Beavers of Karns.
Second down and 9 now for the Beavers of Karns.
Karns High School. Blue football pants, blue helmet, light gold jersey. And they've got their squad to the line. And Cumberland County High School showing a 4-man defensive front. Sims with a single back behind him. Takes the snap and a penalty marker flies. Just prior to the snap. 11:08 to go in the third quarter. The officials to talk it over. Dead ball. Markoff upcoming against the Beavers of Karns. The official will step it off. 5-yard mark off. Second down. 15 upcoming. Clock put back into motion. So the Beavers will have a second down. 15. Ball just outside the 35-yard line. 2 wide outs near side of the football field. Single back again behind the quarterback. He's gone all the way this evening. The 5'11 junior, Justin Sims. And he's a sophomore, I believe. Sims runs the football right side. Sims trying to turn the corner. Driven out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Sims off the keeper, knocked out of bounds by Eldridge and Connor.
Driven out of bounds at the 39-yard line on the far side. Third down and 11 upcoming position just across the 40. It's now back to the 39. Single back behind quarterback Justin Sims. Sims, 2 wide outs right side. Straight drop, takes the screen, looking left, trying to set up the screen. Sims in trouble. Throws it across the middle. Receiver made the grab, but it's tackled by Kyle Eldridge, 4 yards shy of first down yardage. Receiver from it makes the grab. Eldridge got him immediately. From it on the 7-yard pass completion when the quarterback Sims actually gave ground all the way back to the 20-yard line, then threw a bullet. But Eldridge stayed right with his man and took him down shy of first down yardage. Punting situation, the dangerous Davis back onto the field. Low snap, takes it in, the kick is away. High spinning kick, Spriggs will see it bounce at the 17. Roll to the 10, picks it up at the 7. Runs left sideline, is hemmed in, spins out to the 19-yard line. Joey Spriggs gets a 12-yard punt return.
I believe a 68-yard punt. Nowhere near that this time. Just in decent field position to start out in. Looks like about the 17-yard line.
Ball actually travels 45 yards on that last punt. Jets at their own 19 with the 1st and 10. Inman option, right side. Jimmy turns it upfield, tosses back. Jones to the 25. Jones to the 30, and Jones tackled at the 33-yard line. Defensively, Dustin York is there. Also defensively, Terry Antoni. But a 1st and 10, CCHS. And once again, give credit to quarterback Jimmy Inman. He runs the option and again waits until the last second to toss it back.
Of course, there's Jimmy's senior leadership. Jimmy knows I can take a hit. I'm used to playing. He laid it just long enough. Sean Jones can fly. If we can set that play up, we've done it before both times, first down.
To the line of scrimmage, the Cumberland County High School Jets back guard split, 2 wide outs left side. Inman inside give Jones. Jones 35, Jones 40, Jones taken down once again by Dustin York, but not before Jones moves the football just shy, I think, a first down yardage, a gain of about 9. They may ask for a measurement. Cumberland County High School running back Sean Jones, sophomore, 5'7", 160, give him a 10-yard gain, and it's first and 10 CCHS as Jones gets first down yardage. Back-to-back first down, CCHS.
Credit to our offensive line. The last 3 times Sean Jones has touched the ball, 11, 14, 10. Our line is continuing to dominate. Let's keep it up, guys.
44-yard line, Jets on offense. Inside give O'Brien, got a tough yard to the 45. Before being stood up, Schofield was there. Also there, once again, that man, Dustin York. York just a junior at 207. Strong defensive outing this evening for Dustin York. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to be played. We're in the third quarter at Jet Stadium, and Cumberland County High School does have a touchdown and an extra point advantage. To the line of scrimmage is second down and 9, CCHS. Ball at the 45-yard line. Backstar split, wide out each side. Inman inside give O'Brien. O'Brien got 3, but that's all. Spotting down just shy of the 49, make it the 50-yard line. Shot made by the interior of the Beaver defensive unit. The ball spotted at the 49-yard line. A third down, short 5 situation for CCHS.
I'll mention a few names we don't hear very often. Going across, Rogers, Boland, Burgess, Spike, and Boland. They're continuing to dominate, Steve.
Inman runs the option, stood up. He got into Karns territory, but just barely, and the Jets about 4 yards shy of first down yardage after that third down carry by Jimmy Inman.
Carries into Karns territory at the 49-yard line.
Fourth down upcoming for CCHS in a punting situation. Joey Spriggs will stand at the 38. His own. Once again, the Beavers, who blocked the punt in the first half, they'll have 10 men at the line of scrimmage and a single safety back inside his 20. Spriggs got it away. High, good kick, spiraling kick. Return man bobbles, holds on, but is hammered down at the 19-yard line. Downfield coverage, Cumberland County High School, a fine defensive play. Chris Farrell got downfield quickly to take down the return man after a return of only a single yard to the 19-yard line. And that's where the Beavers go on offense, first and 10, trailing by 7 with 7 to play in the third quarter. 31-yard punt for Joey Spriggs. Beavers to the line of scrimmage, backs are split, wide out each side, 4-man defensive front from CCHS. Center over the football now. Sims has his squad set. Back to pass. Hangs it up near sideline. Got a receiver. Makes the reception 40. Moves to midfield. Is tackled at Cumberland County's 46-yard line by Joey Spriggs. Majaha on the near sideline. Tight pass from quarterback Sims. He hung it up very nicely. Did a good job and completes the pass for 35 yards. To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers. Majaha goes wide right. Moving a wide left. From it. Sims, the quarterback, single back behind him. First and 10 from the Jet 46 for the Beavers. Movement right side of the offensive line. Aligned in the tight end position, Aaron Turner lunged forward just a second too soon. And they caught him, and it'll be a 5-yard mark-off against the Beavers. Dead ball, illegal procedure against Karns. Cost him 5, and will move the football back to the Beavers half of the football field and put it down at the Karns 49.
49-yard line.
So Karns, first and 15 from their own 49, clock put back into motion. The lone score in this football game, a touchdown pass from Jet quarterback Jimmy Inman to Kyle Eldridge. It covered 6 yards. It came with 18 seconds to go in the half. And the Jets hold on to that advantage after Inman made the point after touchdown. First and 15. Sims, handoff left side. Mock hit hard by Potter and taken down at the Jet 47. Mock got 4. George Potter, good stick defensively for CCHS, just wrapped him up.
Potter was waiting on him there the entire time. He had his arms open. Mock ran right into him. Potter was ready to chase him down, whatever it took. Good tackle by Potter. Potter's doing a fantastic job on defense tonight.
Second down now upcoming for the Beaver offensive unit. It is a second down. They need 11. They've got the ball at the Jet 47. Sims, the quarterback, moves back under center as his squad sets for this second down play. Give running back left side, lost the football. Cumberland high school, Kyle Edwards has it at the 45-yard line. Dustin York had it stripped away. Kyle Eldridge was there, and once again, the Jet defensive unit comes through with a big play. And the Jets go on offense, still holding the 7-point advantage. So an arm reached in, able to knock the ball free from Dustin York, and Kyle Eldridge gets the recovery for CCHS. Jets on offense, good field possession, just inside their own 45. Backs are split behind quarterback Jimmy Inman. He's gone all the way at QB. Inman, handoff Jones. Jones hammered right at the line of scrimmage. Right side of the defensive line for Karns would not be moved on that particular play. Eric Parks, one of the players there, he had help. Also there, Hensey. Second down, play upcoming for CCHS. They need still about 10 yards for first down yardage. Eldridge will check into the Jet huddle after making the big defensive play, the big defensive recovery for CCHS. Under 5 to play, third quarter action from Jet Stadium. Game 2 of the season, game 1 at Jet Stadium. Toss Jones, sweep left. Jones up, hit it hard back at the 42-yard line. A nice job of just holding on to the football. The quarterback on that far side for Karns reacted quickly. He came up. It was Jason Jenkins, and Jenkins, the 5'10 senior, upended running back Sean Jones for CCHS. So a third down, 13, Cumberland County High School, just inside their own 42-yard line. Third and 13 for the Jets. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remain to be played. Third quarter. Jets to the line for the third and long. Triple backs behind Cumberland County High School quarterback Inman, and the whole right side of the offensive line moves for CCHS. It will cost them 5 more and move that football back inside the 37-yard line. UCLA tomorrow ball game penalized 4 times for 30 yards. Karns 3 times 15 yards. 3 minutes and 55 seconds remain to be played. Third quarter action, Jets third and very long now. They need to reach just outside the 45 of Karns. Handoff Eldridge. He got a good gainer to the Jet 45, but still is about 10 yards shy of first down yardage. And another probable punting situation for CCHS, and it will be. As Cumberland County High School will send 7 new players onto the football field, including punter Joey Spriggs. Spriggs, the senior, will stand at the 33 of CCHS. Once again, the Beavers with a 10-man front. Snap high. Spriggs runs the fake, is dragged down at the 41-yard line. Not certain if it was actually a fake or if Spriggs saw that pressure. It got there quickly again. Evan Thompson was the first man there for the Beavers. Spriggs tucked it down, and I think apparently Spriggs is saying and signaling to the near sideline, I couldn't get it away. He tried to their side of the midfield stripe. We'll see the Beavers take over.
The Jets have dodged a few bullets tonight. We had the missed field goal earlier. We had the turnover deep in our own territory also. Let's hope that the Jets can dodge another.
To the line of scrimmage comes the Beavers. Back to pass. Tim sets it up. Heaves it downfield. This pass is going to be kicked away from Magaha at the 18-yard line. Back defensively for the Jets, Tabor and Travers. And they knock it away just in time to save the long gainer. You like the play call, though, as they tried to get it down deep.
They did put the ball up. Conway Tabor did a fantastic job there. A half-foot height advantage between him and Magaha. Still, he went up and took the ball away from him.
Pump fake from Sims. Sent the receiver long and hung it up deep down the right sidelines, and it fell incomplete. And it's second down and 10. 42-yard line of CCHS. Sims takes the snap, hands off running back right side, taken down very close to the original line of scrimmage. Rocky Gore got him by the right ankle. The handoff to Dustin York, and York is spotted down right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain again. So the Jets have already denied the Beaver offensive unit on 2 plays. And now the Jet defensive unit will force Karns into a third down 10 from the Jets 43-yard line with 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Cumberland County High School has the 7-point advantage. To the line, the Beavers, 2 wideouts right. Sims with the back split behind him. 5-man defensive front, Cchs. Sims back to pass. Good protection. So now run the football. It's dragged down. Good defensive play. Matt Zach with the sack. And Zach will sack the quarterback back to the 47-yard line. A loss of about 5 yards. So, once again, Billy Davis, the punter, into the football contest. He'll stand at the Beaver 40, waiting the snap from center. Takes in the snap. Penalty markers fly. The boot is away. Once again, he hit a dandy. Spriggs will catch the ball at the 2. Spriggs tries to get left side 5. Joey to the 10. Joey stays in bounds. Now driven out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 2 penalty markers down. Really not certain that the Beavers had enough men on the line of scrimmage. But we'll have to check out the infraction. 1 minute, 39 seconds left to be played. Third quarter, once again, another 45-yard punt. Illegal procedure against the Beavers. Will the Jets elect to kick the football at their own 18, or will they force Davis to punt again? Well, they've seen him punt. They'll just take the football. Probably a very good move.
As far as he kicked it, as high as he kicked it, and all the pursuits that they have, Steve, the 18 yards, there's a lot more room back there behind us. I personally think it's a very good decision. We've been moving the ball. Our offensive line's been doing an excellent job. We've been having Sean Jones this way, Kyle this way. We're very open. If we can just wind up hitting something, we're dominating the ball game. We're just not punching it in. Right now would be a great time to see a big, long drive.
And I think somewhat important for Cumberland County High School to find some way to put more points on the scoreboard, because each possession the Beavers have, they have an opportunity to tie the game, and if they score a touchdown, elect possibly to go for a 2-point conversion. Inside Jim O'Brien. O'Brien got a good gainer. He moves it ahead for 10. He moves it ahead for 12, and it's first and 10, Cchs. Once again, running up the middle, Alex O'Brien will move those chains on the far sideline. They'll spot him down at the 29-yard line.
Jets doing a fantastic job punching it up the middle. Punching it up the middle. Our offensive line is creating the holes. We need to keep doing that. Keep it on the ground. Like Greg was saying, we do need a long drive here. We're late in the third quarter. We need to keep the ball for at least the rest of this quarter.
To the line of scrimmage, Cumberland County High School. Backs are in the I formation. Inman tosses tailback Jones right side. Jones hemmed in, spun around, hammered down, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. Got a good block from O'Brien, but Jones really saw a lot of those light gold jerseys moving his way. And they took him down for a loss of 1. Second down, 11 now upcoming for Cumberland County High School. The ball back at the Jets' 28-yard line. Last Friday night in double overtime, Cumberland County High School falling at Laverne by 7. The Beavers of Karns lost to Anderson County last Friday night. So each team trying to pick up win number 1, more importantly, trying to pick up a region victory. O'Brien will fall across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Alex O'Brien gets a gain of about 4 on that carry. He's tripped up by Isbell. And Cumberland County High School may elect to allow the quarter to run out down to 15 seconds. Clock is ticking down. And they will stay in the huddle as head coach Mike Pack signals to Jimmy Inman, just stay in the huddle and we'll head to the fourth quarter. Down to 7 seconds, it's ticking away, and add another to the list. The Cumberland County High School Jet defensive unit, 7 shutout quarters.
Right now, this is an extremely important possession. We have about 7 or 8 yards to go. We really need to pick this up, keeping hanging onto the ball, Steve.
Third down play, Cumberland County High School, Inman back to pass. He's at near side, ball picked off. Karns has the interceptor running upfield. It's Jenkins. Jenkins to the Jet 35. Jenkins breaks the tackle. He'll trail back to the 40. He lost his footing and went down at the 40-yard line. Jenkins almost able to get it outside. Pass intended upfield to Alan Packett. So the Beavers will have it first and 10 from the Jet 40. The first play of the fourth quarter goes the Beavers' way. Karns to the line of scrimmage. Wide out right side is Magaha. One man wide far side of the football field. Single back behind the quarterback, Justin Sims. 4-man front, Cchs. Sims takes the snap. Tosses running back right side. York wrapped up. Taken down back to the 44. It's Rocky Gora there first. Also moving upfield for the Jets, Joe Kent and Chris Farrell. A loss of about 4, and it's second down and 14. And again, Cumberland County High School's defensive unit, very little yardage on first down for the Beavers. That's been another factor in this football game. Clock down to 11:20 to go in regulation. Second down to 14. To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers. Backs will split behind Sims. Wide out each side of the football field. Four-man front once again for CCHS. Sims. Back to pass. He'll roll left. He sends in. He'll toss it. No, he'll decide to go down. Cumberland County High School wraps him up for a loss of 2. Billy there. Also there celebrating now. Tommy Bridges. And Cumberland County High School's defensive front. 2 plays. Negative yardage for the Beavers. And now they have it third down and 17.
The Jets doing a fantastic job. We've got them going the way we want them to go. We've got them backed up here. Third down and 17, like you had mentioned. Our defense is again rising to the occasion. But we need to get them off the field for a little while. We need to get some more points on the board to give us a cushion to win this contest.
That's the 4th sack in the football game for CCHS. Shotgun on the 3rd and 17. Quarterback back to pass. Sims. Swings it right side. Receiver Mock makes the reception. Hit immediately at the 41 and tackle there. He's 11 yards shy of first down yardage. They'll actually spot that football back close to the 42-yard line and a probable punting hunter. Briggs drops deep for CCHS. He'll stand at the 10. Fourth down a dozen from the Jet 42 and in Davis in punt formation. Davis awaiting the snap from center, takes it in, gets the kick away. High spinning kick, Briggs moves over, makes the grab at the 9, struggles forward to the 15-yard line, and that's where the Jets go on offense. 33-yard punt that time, but he didn't go for average. He tried to pin the Jets back.
And Steve, he really did. We're sitting down here right now. It appears like we're on about the 14-yard line. We've been shooting ourselves in the foot. I believe we have now 4 turnovers. We've got to hang on to the ball. Our line has been dominating. They've got to be tired. They're playing 3 or 4 boys both ways. Right now, let's see if this big line, even though it's only 2 seniors, 1 junior, sophomore, and freshman, let's see if it can continue to dominate the way they are.
As the teams move to the line of scrimmage, a whistle sounds, and the Beavers have elected to use the time. We'll take a break with time off the score. The Cumberland County High School Jets 7, the Beavers of Karns nothing.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is...
We're now ready for action. Wide out right side, B.W. Davis. Wide out near side is Alan Pack. Back split behind Inman. Inman hands off left side, no keep the football, lost it, but fell on it at the 19, I think. Inman does recover that football and actually gain 5 to the 20-yard line. So that bounce going the Jets' direction. Inman had it knocked free, got it back. Limping back to the huddle is Jenny Inman, but he makes it there, and now the Jets have it second down and 5. Ball spotted just inside the Cumberland County High School 20-yard line. Clock ticking down now. We'll click off. Under another minute, it's down to 8:59. To the line of scrimmage. Jimmy Inman with a second down and 5. Inman. Inside give O'Brien, running room, 25, 30. U.S. O'Brien, 35, 40, and headed out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Another big block. This one displayed by Alan Pack. Pack took the quarterback down, and that freed O'Brien to get 20 more yards. And O'Brien moves it ahead to the 46 after the 26-yard gain. And Cumberland County High School moves those chains on the far sideline. First and 10, Cumberland County High School. So they get out of the shadow of their own goalpost with a couple of good runs. The first, a 5-yard gain for quarterback Jimmy Inman. The second, the 26-yard run by CCHS's Alex O'Brien. O'Brien for the Jets, the senior. Of course, the Jets playing without the services of these Swallows in this football game. Back start split. Inman, inside give. Jones spins away, midfield, 35, near side 40. Jones tackled at the 32-yard line. Jones was hit at midfield, but a good spin move for John Jones.
Steve, it's an excellent move that he made that time. We continue to go left, and I'm looking down here, and it's like, who is on that left side down there? Rocky Gora. Big player. Also behind, believe it or not, freshman Derek Bowen, as well as number 60, who is Henry Spike. We continue going left. It's working. They're not stopping it. Keep on doing it. It's not broke.
Burgess, the center, will move over the football. Tight end strong, right side. Backstar split. First down and 10, Jets, 32-yard line of Karns. Inman straight ahead, got to the 30. Actually, the line of scrimmage was the 31. That's only a gain of 1, and it brings up second down and 9. 7:59 left to be played. Fourth quarter action from Jet Stadium. Inman gains a yard. Yancey on the stop, and Inman slow and getting up again. He's able to get to his feet and moves now toward the huddle.
Jimmy is bound to be getting sore. Senior leadership again, yes, but Jimmy, he does have a little bit of a size disadvantage to some of these larger players, but he's doing a fantastic job. He's got the tenacity, he's got the guts, he's hanging in there, and he's getting the job done.
To the line of scrimmage, Cumberland County High School is second down and 9. Ball at the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. Hemmed in. Taken down. It's a sack back to the 31-yard line. Loss of about 2, and Karns sent about everybody that time. Sending the linebackers, the Beavers, and Cumberland County High School's quarterback Inman had no time. Decided to tuck the ball beneath his shoulder and try to turn it up the third down long. They need almost 11 yards for first down yardage. Under 7 minutes now left to be played. A regulation, the Jets holding a slim 7-point advantage. Davis wide left, Pack wide right. Backstar split, they are O'Brien and Jones behind Inman. Inman tosses Jones left side. Jones tries to cut it in, gets to the 30 and is hammered down right there. Good defensive pursuit by the Beavers as they're able to take the Jet running back down. Turner making the stop, and Cumberland County High School now faced with a fourth down 9 situation.
Still a good try by Jones there. He was right in the back of flanker B.W. Davis, getting over there and trying to give him a little bit of help, but it just wasn't enough.
Fourth down upcoming now for CCHS. It is a fourth down and 9 from the 30-yard line. Ball on the near side. Hash mark.
Steve, definitely decision time right now. They have come very close one time, and they also did block one. We've got 9 yards. We have about 6 minutes left. Do you go for it? Do you punt? I personally think we ought to go for it.
Cumberland County High School will discuss just that as the Jets allow the play. Inman will stand at the 42-yard line. Inman awaiting the snap from center, takes it in, Coffin corner near side. Did he hit the corner? The ball will bounce at the 15, take a jet roll and roll down at the 7-yard line. So Jimmy did what was needed. The ball actually angled near side, hit very close to the sidelines around the 19-yard line, rolled back in. A 29-yard punt, but it pins the Beavers back inside their 7-yard line. They go on offense. First and 10, trailing by 7. So the Beavers have the long field with which to drive in the final moments of this fourth quarter.
Dave, many times many things happen up here in the press box. I was listening to the opposing coach is right next door. He's going, he's the quarterback, he's the quarterback. It's very interesting sometimes what goes on that people don't always see.
Backstar split, Sims, inside give, running back, moves across the 10, hammers his way out near the 13-yard line. On the carry is Dustin York. York on the carry. Dilly there first for CCHS. Put the football out to the 12-yard line. Give them a gain of 6 yards, and it's second down and 4. 7-point Jet lead. The Beavers have the football. Fourth quarter action from Jet Stadium. To the lines, Karns High School. Wide out moving right is Brummett. Wide out left, Magaha. Backstar split behind Sims, the quarterback. 4-man defensive front Jet. Second down and 4 from the Karns 12. Inside give running back. Near the first down marker is Dustin York before he is wrapped up. Very, very close. It looks like he may be a yard shy. Eldridge there defensively. Also Dilly there for CCHS. And it brings up a third down and 1 for the Beavers. Final 4:50 of this football game. The clock ticking down. Cumberland County High School scored with 18 seconds to play in the second quarter. That's the only point on the scoreboard. To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers a third down and 1 from their own 15. Sims looks at the Jet defense. Backstar split. Hard signal count. Hands it off. Straight ahead, running hard was York, but he's driven backwards, but I think he has first down yardage down across the 17. He does. Dilly there again defensively for CCHS. Dilly, a strong defensive game. As a matter of fact, every player for the Jets, a strong defensive game on that unit out there. That is now 5 tackles and 2 assists for Dilly in the football game, but Karns is able to move those chains. on the far sideline. Officials timeout as York will adjust his right shoe. That is now, and this foot clock put back into motion. Beavers have the ball at their own 17, trailing by 7. First and 10, Karns. Backside split. Sims, the quarterback, a wide out each side. Sims, hands off, nothing. Ball off. Justin York will lose 2. The Jets react. No hit. Credited with the tackle in Cumberland County's defensive unit. Denies Karns on a first down try.
They have ran York now 5 straight plays. The Jets are sniffing it out. The Karns is going to try and keep it on the ground. Now is the time that the Jets really need to watch for the pass. They've been running it 5 straight times. They might try to sneak in a little pass, but we've got somebody watching York every play.
It is the second down and a dozen necessary for the Beavers. Karns back to pass Sims. Pressure is on. He rolls right. Sims able to stay in bounds. Throws the football. It's deflected. It's incomplete. Dilly almost picked it off. Dilly knocked it away. They tried to get it to Mock. And Dilly almost picked it off at the 30-yard line. Once again, good pressure by the defensive front of CCHS.
Every time that it seems like we're almost in the huddle with them, that time we have a feeling, we know if Justin York doesn't get the ball, they're going to be passing. Justin Sims is a very good runner back there. We couldn't give him any time to do anything. Whenever we ever run him out, it seems like we're waiting on the ball.
Third down and 12 upcoming.
Dilly, a good job there on the tip, but Kyle Eldridge and Chris Farrell was there, and they would have cleaned Mock's clock if you would have got it.
To the line of scrimmage, the Beavers. Shotgun. Sims takes the snap. Pressure up the middle. He throws the football across the middle. It's incomplete. Tried to get it to York at the 22-yard line. A fourth down and 12 upcoming. Will the Beavers try to turn the field position around, or will they gamble and go for first down yardage on a 4th and 12? Line of scrimmage is the Beaver 15-yard line, and Karns will ask for a timeout to talk about it. Fourth, go for first down yardage. They move into the shotgun. Sims, the quarterback, anticipating the snap from center. Sims takes in the snap, pressure up the middle. He looks left, throws the football, is incomplete, and the Jets get the ball at the 15-yard line of the Beavers. Cumberland County High School goes on offense with 3:05 to go in the football game. And the Jet defensive unit 3 minutes and 5 seconds away from 8 straight shutout quarters.
See, we were just talking about that up here just a second ago. The man is averaging 48 yards. If he kicks from the 15, that brings it down here and puts it on the 37-yard line. There's still over 3 minutes left. I don't know if I would have done it. Your defense is playing well. I personally would go ahead and punt, and you both also said the same thing, because now hindsight's always going to be 20/20. What about Sean Jones, Alex O'Brien breaks one here? You have no more chance.
To the line of scrimmage, Cumberland County High School. Triple back behind quarterback Jimmy Inman. The ball at the 15 of the Beavers. First and 10 Jets. Inman delayed Jones, cuts it left side. Indian taken down at the 16. He lost about a yard. Good defensive play by Eric Parks. Parks, the senior at 6'2", playing that one extremely well and taking Jones down. Poppy will check in. Eldridge will also check in. Jones checking out. Dilly, who was in the backfield for CCHS, also checking out. Jets have the ball at the 16-yard line of the Beavers. 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Clock ticking down. Left to play in the fourth quarter. Second down, 11. Cumberland County High School to the line. Poppy, Eldridge, O'Brien in the backfield behind Inman. Inman taking his time, using all the allotted seconds. Takes the snap, tosses O'Brien right. O'Brien cuts it back in, got down near the 15-yard line. Karns trying to strip him of the football. Unable to do that, but able to take the running back down really right at the 16-yard line. So give the Beaver defensive unit credit. They know they must keep the Jets out of the end zone to have an opportunity to win this football game.
They've got to try and keep the Jets out of the end zone. That's why we brought in Eldridge and Poppy. They're on that last play. They both go down to the right. Eldridge and Poppy are in there right now to block. They're in there to try and give Alex the chance to break free, put in the end zone, give us the cushion margin we need.
To the line of scrimmage will come the Cumberland County High School Jets. A third down 11 from the Beavers 16. 1:39 to go in this one. Once again, triple back, double tight end set. Toss for O'Brien left. O'Brien hemmed in, taken down at the 15-yard line. So give the Beavers credit. Their defensive unit denying Cumberland County High School and Poppy along with O'Brien in the backfield. And the Jets will go for it. Fourth down play. Inside give Eldridge. Eldridge to the 10. Eldridge to the
noticing that he's committed right up the middle. We're down there. We've got a 32-yard field goal. Don't have anybody can kick the ball that far. It might get blocked. Might be run back in. Why not go on 4th down? And baby, did it work.
To the line of scrimmage, under a minute to play. Cumberland County High School, a first and goal just inside the Beaver 4. Inman takes the snap, gives O'Brien the football. Alex stood up at the 2. O'Brien got to the 2-yard line and stood up right there. Down to 45 seconds to go in this football game, and the Cumberland County High School defensive unit on the sidelines below. Another fine effort. The first 2 weeks this season, barring a miracle comeback from the Beavers to strip the ball away from the Jets with 1/2 minute to play in this football game. Back-to-back shutouts during regulation. To the line of scrimmage, Cumberland County High School, final 22 seconds. Jets in tight. It appears Inman may take a knee. He will. Class move by head coach Mike Pack. As Cumberland County High School sees quarterback Inman go to a knee, and the Cumberland County High School Jets, as the clock ticks away, and the Cumberland County fans coming down will post to victory. The celebration begins as the